Danny's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park, tonight. Right-hander from Canada will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So now into the box is Trent Grisham, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late. Oh.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Digging in will be Adam Frazier. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Row. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Now it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Now the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now a swinging bunt.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Frazier, the runner at third. Cronenworth over at second. Myers at first. 1 gone. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. They get the force at the plate. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Another look as they go home to first to get out of a tight spot. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 3 for 9. And it's fouled away. Still 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier is there. One down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Next up, Jason Kipnis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So now here is Ronald Acuna. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Profar is under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Digging in next, Austin Nola, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on the way, and he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Fouled off. The 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Profar leads off first with one away. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. That misses, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
That'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Padres leave a pair, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 2.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Next to hit, Austin Riley, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna to the left side, but it's well fouled. Batting average down in the low 210s. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's fouled away. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now another one hit deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch coming, here it is. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And this one is gone, a home run. A Solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Chadwick Trop the next to bat as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Set. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We play 2 full. Braves lead this one 3-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Will Myers. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers, and he's driven in 45. The 0-1 on its way. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Padres lead 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Ozzie Albies.
The shortstop, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. Hey.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-1. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Okay.
Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Darvish delivers the 2-0.
At the ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1 now to Kipnis. A swing and a ground ball to third. To Frazier at the bag. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Acuna digs in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here, and it's still 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now here is Austin Nola, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And up next is Ha-Seong Kim. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley,
Off the plate, ball
as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. On the ground to the left side, reined in, and there are 2 away now. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Braves strand 1, and the lead remains 3-1. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Left side. Swanson picks it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Adam Frazier, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And now the first pitch. chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and up next is Chadwick Tromp.
The catcher, Chadwick.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up their former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. This is popped up. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Too high. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swanson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. but if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. Line drive base hit. Swanson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the stretch, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout, heading for the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen, that'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chris Paddock trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman, lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1.
I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase, money in case.
And now Jake Cronenworth due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
To the plate now, Will Myers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in next, Eric Hosmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. This is popped up. Kipnis shading to his right, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Riley.
The left fielder, Austin.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike
Ball one,
zone.
no strike.
A ball and a strike now. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Profar is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. Took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first offering. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Shot weakly to the left. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit. He didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got a full count.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And now the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Riley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Up next to the Padres.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The bat, number 7.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and up next is Ha-Seong Kim. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and up next is Chadwick Tromp.
The catcher, Chadwick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Change up too low, and it's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swanson, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Once again, a 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 51.
Ready to begin the eighth, and standing in the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent.
Reset, here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Smith is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
He'll try again, 1-2.
That's outside.
Popped him up. Trump is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Adam Frazier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Outside, 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. His career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Next, here is Will Myers. He flew out in his last debut. Matzik comes set. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Grounded to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And now in the box, Eric Hosmer. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25, Tim Hill.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Hill, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled off. set. Here comes the 1-1. This is popped up. Kim is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
One swing of the bat, he puts himself in the 20-20 club. I'm not going to hate on it. Not my style. But a lot of guys are hitting 20 bombs in the game today. What impresses me the most, when he gets on the base paths, he changes the entire game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now is Austin Riley. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
Hey!
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. And this is popped up. Back behind second. 2 down here in the ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Ha-Seong Kim. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Soroka earns his team-leading 11th win. Tyler Matzek gets a 4-out save, his 20th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
you.